So we're at Adelaide River War Cemetery. We got here erected in the memory of staff Darwin Post Office who lost their lives in the course of the official duty result of the enemy air raid at Darwin, 9th of February 1942. It's a somber place really. So these people are just everyday citizens. They're not in the armed forces, so to speak. On the way to Litchfield, we thought we'd call in here just to have a quick look. Marine officer. Only 3 years of age, 26, all young, 24.
21.
I won't go into all of them. We'll just wander around, just an idea of what the place looks like anyway. This is the top end. Okay, at the Termite Mounds in Litchfield National Park. Okay, so now we're just going to walk out and see the mounds. Just read they're built north-south. Through there. Green up here actually. And zoom through all the way through there. Obviously clear the bush around so you get to see them. You'd thought you'd stop and look at termites. Another hot day in downtown Northern Territory. We'll stay in a place called Safari Park tonight, which is a bit further up the road. Couldn't get in anywhere else within Litchfield, so we're off grid, totally no power, no internet, no nothing. That's all good. So we're there for 3 nights. I'm heading down to Dundee and then up to Darwin to catch up with our mate Waters. So yeah, we'll be taking in some falls. Obviously we would have loved to stay at Florence Falls, but the stupid Northern Territory, how they do their booking system is just crap. But anyway, we've got our way around it. We've based ourselves in the middle, and then we'll just drive around tomorrow through Litchfield and have a good look around a few of the falls, and the following day and just kick back. So enjoy. Hi guys, good morning. Another beautiful day in the Northern Territory, as you can see. Got a little place called Litchfield National Park, and we're going for a bit of a stroll today, maybe a swim. Heading down to Bluey's Hole, and I think there's a walk around from there to Florence Falls, which we'll probably do. We'll see how we go. Correction, it's not Bluey's Rock Hole, it's Daly, or however you pronounce it. Daly. Class 3 zone. It's a very spiritual place. Oh yeah, there's the walk to the Florence Creek, so we'll probably do that. Let's go and see what it's like for an explore. 3.2, an hour and a half, easy. 3.2 k's, an hour and a half return to Florence Falls. So
Beautiful.
I'll do that. The paths, I think, are all like this, all sealed. It's pretty amazing. Make it easy walking, easy access. Would appear to be the place. People swimming all the way down. And somehow we ended up on another walk somewhere. And I suppose they've all got to come out somewhere. We've sort of been threatening to see the Florence Falls, but we haven't quite managed to find them. Keep finding detour tracks. Well, it's a very pleasant walk. Well made out track, although I did see a signpost back there saying something about 12.8 kilometres, so I'm hoping that was the other way, not this way. Who knows? It's the blind leading the blind, literally. That could be it, but I doubt it. Anyway, we'll push on through the bush. 135 steps, I believe, up and down. But hey, it's a shortcut to the car park, even though our car's not there. It's down there. Plunge pool's back over there. We've got to go up there yet. Can't see much. Just everywhere in the Northern Territory flat and acrid at the minute. I think there's still a week of school holidays left or something. We were going to stay here, but we couldn't get in, hence why we're at Safari Park. We always knew this one was going to be full of people. This is probably the most popular. We'll do a couple on the way back towards where we're going.
Oh, there's the falls. So
you can see the falls from here anyway, so I'll turn this around a second. Yeah, so the plunge pool's at the bottom of that basically. You can see through there. Through there. So just about everywhere there's a little spot on the river somewhere, there's somebody soaking up the water. Surprising it's not running yellow if there's that many people in it, but anyway, it's not, which is nice. So we've got this little walk, there's another little spot up here for what they called to be the lookout, so we'll have a bit of a squiz over that. You can see it hanging out over the edge there. Went on the plonk. So there's the plunge pool down there where we just were, and obviously there the falls the upper and the plunge pool is obviously the lower bit of it. It's honestly packed down there. So we're not swinging there, we might go to Wanging Falls or something closer to where we're staying, and it's not the popular one, but this is the popular one, so hopefully there's a few less people, but like I said, everywhere we've been in the Northern Territory school holidays, and it's just been, it's the way, it's just full at the minute. 1,000 caravans on the road, doing what we're doing, so you can't argue we're part of it. So anyway, that's going around the other way. It is a beautiful spot. Wanging Falls. That was pretty cool. I actually expected it to be packed with people swimming, but it's actually not. There's a restaurant and stuff here, takeaway to it. Got more cars in the car park. But surprise, surprise, not many people in the water. Not a bit cold. Not a bad spot. Right, we're in still in Litchfield National Park. Now we're out of another lost city. A little bit of a 4-wheel drive bash through to get in here. Not too bad, wouldn't like to do it in the wet butt. But the dust is not so bad. So, we can see how this compares to our last lost city. Looks a bit different already.
Oh, wow.
We'll wander around, and it's a bit warm. We think we might go for a swim after this.
That's impressive.
Yeah,
You're not made of glass, Sarge.
no. Oh, it's probably not as compact as that one, so it's probably the one we did on Span Away. And that's probably, I would say, due to this one is probably way older. So there's been a lot more decaying or wearing down of the rocks. And we're going over the bounce a bit. Oh God! Seem to come the other way. They're just going to have to wait because I'm coming up.
Person scratches the bejesus out of the tree, Sarge. Like that.
And now we're at Tullamah Falls viewing platform. This is the top one, so I'm down there as well by the looks of it. Bad view.
I wish I was down there and could read that sign. Hoya!
Take a photo on him.
And somewhere over there, there's a trickle of water, which you can see straight through the trees there, and that's the waterfall.
Where?
There, around in the corner, right over in the corner, straight there, straight through the trees.
Oh. We come all that way for that.
Yeah.
Oh.
There you can see it.
Forget about the public trip. Do you want to hold on to my
Go up the other way. The water's still crystal clear down there. Seat on the edge. Right on the edge. Not likely to be on the edge like that.
What are you doing?
As you can see, she's on the edge. Yeah, and she just realised she's on the edge. Tolmia?
Tolma.
Tolma Falls. So this morning we're at the Cascade Falls, 1.3k walk in. We're just probably going to do the lower one, 1.7 to go around the top. Let's see if we can get down there. Still warm, 10 o'clock or thereabouts in the morning. Still warm, so...
Couple of walking shoes on today.
Oh yeah, for those who are interested, safety shoes are on. It's not the Aussie ones.
No, not the Balinese ones.
Oh, Balinese, Aussie. Yeah, we've only got a bit of a walk to do. I always swap them over, so it's just more comfortable than walking in flip-flops. But this takes us down through some rainforest or something on the side of the river. They assure us there's the yellow zone up on the sign is no crocodiles, and the way they test that, they put traps in. So if the crocodiles are smart enough and they go into traps, yeah, we can swim. Anyway, life's a mystery. You never know what you're going to get. So we'll show you when we get something that's a little bit more attractive than that. So no swimming downstream at this point. Clearly they caught a crocodile. So in a very short distance the bush has changed. And we're coming up to
So you just want to remind everybody that
Little
we're
Creek.
in
Yeah, we're still in Litchfield National Park. Last day today. Spend the night and then we're off to Dundee Beach near Darwin, and then up to see a mate in Darwin after a couple of days there. So should be alright. Litchfield's probably a fairly interesting place. I don't know what you expect when you hear about all these things and read about them or whatever, and when you get there, I think the first day I was just not overwhelmed, but just there's just so many tourists. It just takes away from a bit. What? So when you're you know, I've sort of been looking to get somewhere, and well, you've got to expect it's a tourist place, and it's a fairly well known one. It's only about an hour and a bit from Darwin, so and we were here on the weekend, so today's Monday, isn't it?
Yep.
So yesterday afternoon we went back to Wangi Falls, which I took some pictures of earlier, and we swam that. There was bugger all people there actually, so it was good. People coming through. So we just follow this little river,
Creek.
creek. See how, you can see how clear it is coming up through the with a bit of sun on it. Water's super clear.
What'd you say?
So the water is super clear.
Oh.
Wherever you go, it's just super clear. That's a nice pleasant walk in the shade. I'm going to turn it on when we get a bit further up and see what these cascades look like. I actually think you can swim in these little bits, these water holes. Probably should have read the sign a bit better, but it's not like
Well,
we're
I'll tell you what, you try.
trying to. It's quite deep there. It's not like we're desperate for a swim. It's warm, but it's.
So, you go first. And if you come back up again, then I'll go.
See how brave she is, actually.
Oh. You sure this is the pathway?
Yeah. Path up this way. And this path down this way. We can take a wait until you keep going. Oh, you're alright. Get it on the way back anyway. Ta! So up this way. That's me. There's her indoors with the walking gear on today. So have another little bridge. Let's see the water is. There's fish in there. And back the other way. Here comes Indiana. Alright. Sorry mate. This is the Cascade Falls. There's not much water coming down, it's a pool up the top of, yeah. Yeah, there's an upper pool as well as this one. So we might just nosy across how slippery it is. So this is the upper part. We'll get up there in a second. I'm going to show coming back. It's not the easiest of places to walk, obviously. Anyway, I'll clean up. Just a bit of a walk to get here. Over the rocks. It's a nice pool. Here comes Indiana again. Oh, oh, there we go. So there it is. We might take our shoes off and have a bit of a dabble. Up there the other way. There's another couple of them at the top there, that's Daly, on top of them. There's the Cascade Falls. We'll put the feet up for half hour or so and make our way back.
Side, under the pool, or under the, where are we? Cascade waterfalls. But they told me to go close. Oh, here it comes. Sitting under those waterfalls. Look at it. That's very relaxing. Come sweet, my friend.
There goes Jeanette on the hunt for alligators and sharks, crocodiles. Everyone else is in bathers. Jeanette's just in knickers and bras. But she's going over there to get in the waterfall. There's quite a few people in there. When it comes down, it's the best massage on the shoulder. That's the best. Does go a bit of force, I'd like to add to that. Okay, so we're back at the safari camp, as they call it. At Litchfield. We got here, it was actually I don't know, Saturday or Sunday. Saturday. The joint was packed. We're off grid, we've got no power, water or anything. Under trees, the solar's doing okay, but it obviously gets shade from the trees. But this is down the back of the unpowered area. He's got the sprinklers built now at the moment. It's really peaceful. There's bugger all people in now compared to the campgrounds up around within the Northern Territories. You know, where we've been, Litchfield Park, all those areas. The campgrounds in there are chockers. People everywhere. But we've been for a bit of a walk and a swim. Couple of k's up to the Cascade Falls. Had a beautiful swim up there before the crowds hit, which was just probably about an hour ago really. So thought we'd come back, have some lunch, and we might whack up go up to Wangi Falls again, have a swim up there this afternoon because it is quite warm, and then we'll just come back home. Last night here, then on to Dundee. I wasn't too sure what to think when we first got to Litchfield. I have to say I've enjoyed once I sort of got out and away from the more popular places and the people. It's school holidays, so I said. But I do prefer this setting to being on top of each other. So yeah, we'll have some lunch, kick back in the shade for a bit, and then we might just pop up the road. It's only 5 minutes up the road to the falls, and then have a swim up there, take noodles this time, and because it's a huge lake type thing at the base of it, and then kill an hour or two up there, come back, have some dinner, probably early night, pack up a bit, and we'll head off to Dundee tomorrow. So yeah, recommend Litchfield. You know, like I say, we couldn't get into any of the national parks. I really think Northern Territory, on a political point of view, probably need to do something in an online booking system. It's alright if you're planning, but if you're not planning, you know, there's no internet. There's no internet here. There's no internet at any of the sites we've been to where they expected you to book. So the ones we've used, we've just pulled up, waited until about 4 or 5 o'clock, nobody's there, and then grabbed a site. It's a nonsense. Like I say, it's okay if you know you're coming up here on this date and going to be here. But we don't plan anything, as you know, so it's just making it a bit hard to get into some of the campsites in the national parks, but that's all right. We'll work our way around it. God knows how much money it must be costing national parks. Another thing is people book and don't show up anyway. So anyway, that's a little gripe for this morning. So other than that, all's good. Life's good, and the adventures will continue tomorrow. Cheers. Morning, guys. This is Dundee Beach, Caravan Park, where we're staying. And that little setup there. Take you for a walk down to the beach. Been here a few days now. Did a fishing charter yesterday, which I was happy about. Ended up with a huge dewey, big shark, and a few other things, and it's well worth the dollars. Some big mackerel. Yeah, it's good. Good, big fish, big fish. Yeah, so stand by and we'll go for a bit of a walk. I'm not sure if that last bit worked right. There's a pool down there, green grass, which is always nice. Beach is just there. Yeah, so go for a quick stroll down there to see what it is. Packing up today. We're had a bit of a change of plans again. We're heading down to Daly, down to the Daly River, rather than up to Darwin's. Some circumstances changed there, so we'll go down there for a few days and make our way back up to Darwin, catch up with a mate, hopefully. Yeah, so as is always the case, plans change. We are catching up with some friends we haven't seen for a long time down at Daly River, so or Daly Waters, whatever it's called, which is good because we've been trying to catch up with them for a while, which hasn't taken place. So even though Darwin had to change, it sort of made the other one possibility to catch up with our guys, because we were actually missing them, and we were going to miss them with the way we were going and the way they're going. So I don't know, it's probably a couple of hours back down south to head south again. We got all these variety bash or whatever it's called happening here to come in last night. What's it called? It's like the variety bash. I think they go from Melbourne all the way up to Darwin, so they drive these wrecks around. Road Boss Vat Rally. Anyway, that's all good. And here's the beach at Dundee. It's a pretty place. Really good fishing offshore. So these boats guys are going. We were out there miles yesterday. Miles and miles and miles and miles and miles. It's a long way. But yeah, caught fish. As I said earlier, some nice jewfish and Spanish mackerel, a lot of bottom fish. The guy's got a nice blank thing, what are they called? Coral trout. So that's Dundee in the beach. So pretty place in the, I won't say the middle of nowhere. It's not quite the middle of nowhere. It's only about an hour and a bit from Darwin. Surprising how much it's close to Darwin actually. when we sort of set up here. Didn't realise how things were close to what they are. Anyway, that's us for the day. We're heading back down to Daly water, so catch you from there. Cheers.